Gut und hallo zur Pressekonferenz nach dem Spiel der Lilien gegen Bayern München. Wir gehen direkt zu den Statements über. Herr Tuchel, Ihre erste Einschätzung bitte.
Ja, wir sind natürlich froh über den Sieg, einen Auswärtssieg, über einen verdienten Sieg. Wir haben uns über die ganze Spielzeit Torchancen rausspielen können, auch große Torchancen.
Chances throughout the game and big chances, so I think we deserve to score this many goals. We had a couple of shocking moments with the first goal that we conceded and a couple of big chances that Darmstadt were able to create in the first half, but yeah, we weren't attentive enough to closing them down with second balls. As Darmstadt were very quick to get into their double attacking area, so the goal just went through our center, so we weren't attentive enough in that regard. And we're maybe a little bit too comfortable in our own possession.
So
we're trying to solve it that way. Manu Neuer kept us in the game, and then we were also lucky with that crossbar hits all throughout, though. We had a great week. I think we can still feel that the squad situation is a little bit more relaxed now, where we have all the players available and have competition between them and good quality in practice, and are happy that we can continue on our run after the wins against Lazio and Mainz, and are hoping that everyone returns well and without injuries from the international break. Thanks a lot. And Thorsten, what's your statement? It's 90 minutes. Yeah, our squad isn't as filled up. It's decimated in that regard, but happy about the players, the way that they presented themselves on the pitch. We did make mistakes, but also did a couple of very strong things and showed a good team performance, where I think we can be proud of as well. Feels like we had the chances on goal, and yeah, we were able to score 1 or 2 goals. Maybe it was a little bit too defined then, the end result. But yeah, when you play against a team like Bayern and a player like Musiala, then it just goes down that way, and then you concede goals.
Auch die angesprochene Lattensituation.
Yeah, the situation that Thomas Tuchel already mentioned from Williamson, the way that he hit the crossbar, maybe it would be all tied at 2. Then, yeah, I mean, we scored 2 goals. And we're able to stay there, we're able to throw ourselves into the game, and we also stopped a lot of chances, so even around our penalty box and inside the box, we're able to throw ourselves in for every shot to not concede further. And that was the most important part, even though, yes, we want to win a game, that all throughout, I think in the stadium, we were able to notice that we were trying to play together, and that was very important. So the result wasn't that bad for Darmstadt or for the fans or for us as a club. We'll jump into the first questions here.
Verbot mit der Bitte Name und Medium.
Oliver Jensen von RAN unter anderem. Frage an Herrn Tuchel. Sie hatten vor dem Spiel gesagt,
question for Thomas Tuchel ahead of the game, who said you're not going to stumble for a second. Did you maybe think that it could be an unlucky game? That you could have a problem against this opponent. So yeah, I mean, that's what I said ahead of the game, that I wasn't going to discount Darmstadt or said that the win was going to be clear. But I saw our own performance and our squad situation, and that's why I trusted in ourselves and had that confidence. It was clear that we wanted to win this game here today, and we were able to do that and created a lot of chances, and I think we scored a regular goal at the start that should have counted. I know that everything can happen. I know where the momentum might not shift the other way, or could shift the other way. That didn't happen today, so I think we deserved the win today, and I feel confirmed in my own right. Obviously, we went down first, but didn't lose our clear head, and we're able to stay in the game. We're able to create more chances, and we're able to get that win and score those goals.
Timo Müller, Kicker.
Herr Lieberknecht, wenn man jetzt heute nur auf die Tabelle schaut, dann ist der
just look at
Abstand zu Platz
the
16 erstmal
table.
signifikant gewachsen.
Obviously, the distance to
sieht, die Atmosphäre, die Sie
16th
angesprochen haben,
has
die positiven
grown.
Dinge, ist trotzdem der Glaube,
But the positive thing is there still in the arena. Do you still believe that you can stay up?
Also Fakt ist erstmal, wir sind enttäuscht, dass wir das Spiel verloren
obviously
haben. Es gibt trotzdem eben
not happy about the fact that we lost today. We had
Saison, dass wir,
moments in a very challenging
was unsere
season
Fans angeht,
here already.
probiert haben, eben da auch
What the
wieder,
fans
obwohl
tried
es
to
nie das Gefühl
do
da war, dass wir
today,
jetzt uns
even though we
auseinanderdividieren. Es gab
never
eben diesen
had a feeling of
Augsburg-Spiel und
going
viele
apart. We had that
Diskussionen,
game
aber
against
heute hat man
Augsburg with a lot of
gemerkt, eben,
discussions, but today I
wenn man
think
was
we
Großes
noticed
weiterhin
when
erreichen
we
möchte und
want
die Theorie besagt
to
es eben, dass
succeed
das
something
alles
big,
noch machbar ist,
and
dann sollte man
on
auch dran
paper it's all
glauben
still
und
doable,
das
so we
eben
all have
halt
to
auch
believe in that fact.
als Gemeinschaft
And then we
versuchen,
have to
in einer
work together.
Schwierigen Liga mit den ganzen Herausforderungen, die wir uns
With
stemmen
all the
müssen,
challenges that we have to overcome.
da nicht nachzulassen.
But,
Und daher haben wir jetzt, wie ich fand, in
we don't
Leipzig
stop working on it. I think
einen
in
kleinen Anfang
Leipzig
gemacht,
we had a
haben
decent
heute
start.
wieder, ein
Even
paar Dinge
today
gesehen,
we saw a couple of things
die wir gut gemacht
that
haben, aber
we
wie gesagt,
did
wir haben
well
auch
as
Fehler
well.
gemacht, sonst
but we
hätten wir
did
nicht
make
das Spiel
mistakes.
dann auch verloren.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have lost the game.
Und dann gibt es eben halt auch so eine Entscheidung wie vor dem
yeah, there's obviously
3-1,
decisions like
wo
ahead
aus
of the
meiner Sicht
3-1
eben
where,
klares Foul
in
für
my
die
point of
rechte
view,
Seite,
there was a
Yannick
clear
Müller
foul on the
vorliegt,
right-hand
das muss
side against
abgepfiffen
Müller,
werden, Gegenzug,
and it
müssen
should
wir
have
weiterhin verteidigen.
been
Fehlt aber das
stopped,
3-1
but
und das ist eben halt auch,
yeah, we didn't continue
nicht zu
defending, and then we
verschweigen,
conceded the
sondern eben halt auch
3-1.
mit aufzunehmen in
But
die
that's always something we have to add on top on and put into the context of this game.
Tobias, DPA.
Ja, Herr Tuchel, Sie haben gerade gesagt, Sie hoffen, dass Ihre
Tuchel, you just
Nationalspieler alle
said
gesund
that
von
all
den
your
Länderspielen
international
zurückkommen.
players
Man hat aber den Eindruck,
return
dass
fit
der
and
eine oder
well
andere
from
schon
their
gar nicht
international
gesund
break,
dorthin fährt. Also
but
Stichwort
we have a
Harry
feeling
Kane,
that some players
wohl
might not
unglücklich.
be
Haben Sie
fully
da schon
fit
was
and traveling to
Genaueres,
the
was Sie
team,
mitteilen
especially
können?
about Harry Kane. Do you have anything
Ja, das ist ein
specific
Tor
regarding
umgeknickt
him?
im Tornetz,
He went over his
und, hat
ankle
sich
in the netting of the
Knöchel
goal,
umgeknickt und hat den
and
jetzt auch
so yeah,
komplett gekühlt
has
mit
something
Eis.
with his
Noch
ankle.
keine
He's been
Diagnose
cooling it.
natürlich,
We don't have
müssen
a
wir abwarten. Wir hoffen, dass das bei dem
diagnose on it
Schreckmoment
just
bleibt.
yet, but we hope that it's just going to be a shocking moment and
Alexander
nothing
Pavlovic
more.
ist
And
Auge
for
zugeschwollen.
Pavlovic,
Hoffen wir auch, dass
his
kein,
eye is
kein Bruch oder so, dass bei einer
shut.
Prellung
We hope that
bleibt.
there's
Habe ich
nothing
jetzt aber keine
too
genauen
much.
Diagnosen,
But
dann
yeah, I
muss
don't
ich
have
auch
too
ein bisschen
much
Zeit dafür.
on those diagnoses. We'll
Stefan
take a little bit of
Kühn,
time
hier im Block.
to react to that.
Ja, Frage an Thorsten zu Personalien. Gibt es ja auch mit
Thorsten,
Christoph Klara eine
You have an update
Verletzung. Das sah nicht gut
regarding
aus in der
Christoph
Mixed
Clara
Zone.
that
Mit
didn't
dem
look
Knie war's,
good in
glaub
the
ich, wenn
mixed
ich's
zone with
richtig
his
gesehen habe. Gibt's da
knee.
schon nähere
You
Erkenntnisse?
already have any
Noch
insights on
nicht,
it?
bin ich noch nicht so
No,
weit durchgedrungen bei uns.
I haven't gone through
was
those
er jetzt genau
cycles
hat.
just yet.
Ich glaube, dass es
What
nicht
it is
unbedingt direkt das
exactly,
Knie
I
ist,
don't
sondern
think
eher die
it's
Muskulatur ums Knie
the
herum. Da
knee. I
gab's,
think it's
glaub
more
ich,
about muscles around the
nach
knee.
dem Foulspiel eben die
And after
die
that,
Prellung
foul.
über der Kniescheibe, aber
So
ich
it
glaube,
might just
dass
be
das
above his
in der
patella.
Pause jetzt bis Bochum wieder
But
machbar
I
sein wird.
think with the break, he'll be fine for the game
Machen wir
against
die letzten beiden
Bochum.
Fragen. Wir gehen nochmal zum Kollegen
We'll
vom
have a
Kicker hier im Block.
couple
Danach
more
nochmal zu Ran.
questions.
Dankeschön. Zwei andere Personalien. Bei Matej Maglica hattest du dich
So
auf der
two
Pressekonferenz
further
gestern noch relativ optimistisch geäußert.
questions.
Das war aber die
Ferguson, you
Verletzung dann
said,
doch zu schwer. Und
that
bei
you
Luka,
were optimistic and that he could play.
Und, bei Luka Pfeiffer.
And for Luka
Waren das
Pfeiffer,
sportliche Gründe oder
was
gab es
that
auch eine Blessur?
yeah,
dass
just
er
a
heute
decision
nicht
against
dabei
him, or
Nee,
was he
das
also
war jetzt
injured?
heute einfach
So
der Kadersituation geschuldet.
yeah,
Ich
it
hab mich
was
für
down
andere
to
Jungs,
squad
heute
info. I
entschieden,
decided on
den Kader
another
so zu
player
bestücken, wie wir
and
ihn
not
eben
for
heute
him
gesehen haben.
to build the squad that I did.
Bei Matej war es mir
And
einfach
for
ein bisschen zu
Matej,
wenig
it was
in der
just
Trainingswoche.
not enough for
Und,
me in the
bei
practice
Luka,
week.
hoffe ich,
And
dass
for
er heute
Luka,
eben halt auch nochmal so einen
I
Reiz
hope
bekommt,
that
zu sagen, so,
he has
ich
that
bleibe
itch
dran
to
und
stay on top
versuche alles weiter
and tries
aus
his
meinem
best
Körper
to
rauszuholen
get the best from
und
his
zu
body
helfen, dass wir
to help out where he
als
can,
Mannschaft
so we can work
die
together as a
Relegation zumindest
squad and at least make it to the relegation.
Frage an Herrn Tuchel. Sané ist in
more
der
question
Halbzeit
to
gar nicht oder
Mr.
fast nicht
Tuchel.
in der Kabine gewesen. Hat sich,
Sané
warm kann man
wasn't
nicht sagen,
in the
aber
locker room
wollte im
during
Flow
the
bleiben.
halftime
Was steckt
break.
dahinter?
Ja, warm geblieben. weil er
Yeah, he
spielt
wanted
ja
to
mit seinen
stay
ganzen Wehwehchen und hat das Gefühl,
warm
dass
because
es
of his
für ihn,
minor injuries, so
einfach
he
angenehmer
had the
ist, wenn er
feeling
drin
that
bleibt
it was
und
easier for
weiter was
him to
macht
just stay
und,
out and
wenn er
stay
nicht,
active. so he doesn't
wieder von mehr oder weniger
cool
nach der
down and
Viertelstunde
has
neu
to
starten muss.
start
Und,
fresh
der
after
Grund,
the
deshalb
quarter
hat er
hours.
gebeten,
That's
nach der
why
kurzen
he
Ansprache
stayed
nochmal
out after the
rauszugehen,
quick
wenn
meeting
es
and then wanted
Okay, dann
to be out
sind wir
quickly.
durch. Wir
So,
bedanken
yeah,
uns
thanks
für
a
Ihre
lot.
Aufmerksamkeit.
Hier ist noch
Herr Tuch.
eine. Hier ist noch
Oh.
eine.
One more question.
Okay, dann die allerletzte Frage. Alex Westhoff, FAZ.
Des Tages an beide Trainer. Vielleicht eine kurze Einschätzung.
One more question
Spieler
from
wie
both
Musiala an so einem Tag wie heute. Was heißt es, ihn im Team
coaches,
zu haben
a
und
player
gegen
like
einen zu
Musiala. How is it to have a player like him on your team or against you? Yeah, I think it's difficult to talk about an opposing
Deutschland, die Nationalmannschaft kann
player when you're involved, but when you're not involved, I think it's great to have a player like that in Germany and for the national team as well. And I think that they can win the Euros with him.
Wow.
Wow.
Geht mal kurz das Licht aus.
Yeah, so the lights turn off for that.
Jamal ist jetzt in den letzten Wochen sehr
No, so
spielentscheidend.
Jamal has been decisive in a lot of the games in the last couple of weeks. We're always happy with him. He certainly has great potential, and he wasn't as effective this season as he wants to be and as we were expecting. But now he's feeling really good, really fit as well, very easy in the position, and it's a little bit more automatic for him. So that's why he's a very decisive player, was very decisive today and also recently in the last couple of games. He put so much work in and has a great level that he's holding on to between passing and also personal dribblings. And also his decision making has been tremendous. So we hope that he can keep that level, and we'll push him continuously because he will be decisive for us in the future. All right, thanks a lot for joining us. See you soon.